There is a woman in Ohio that refuses to take down her 10-foot tall werewolf. You know those huge Halloween statues that they sell at Home Depot?
Right.
I know which one. The werewolf is cool.
Yeah, it started off as they just had the skeleton. Remember? A couple of years back, all they had was the skeleton.
Skeleton.
Then they expanded, and there are a couple of different ones now. And a woman in Ohio, her name is Mary Simmons, and she's in Dayton. She bought the 9.5-foot tall werewolf as a Halloween decoration last October, and then she decided she was going to keep it up all year. Well, the city's got a problem with this.
What's their problem?
I like it.
The neighborhood has a problem with this.
This is America, right?
I mean, if it's your property and it's not like a deed-restricted pain-in-the-ass HOA, which those can be good and bad. I don't want to live in an HOA, and I don't. Because, listen, if I want to have rusted cars and old washing machines with panels missing up on cinder blocks in my front yard, if I want to throw all of our used couches into my front yard, I want that as my prerogative, you know? My prerogative. So
I don't have an HOA, and one of my neighbors has life-size Blues Brothers statues in his front yard.
No, he doesn't.
I promise you I'll find the picture right now.
That's awesome.
Do you want them, MJ?
Outrageous.
That would be a selling feature for the neighborhood if a realtor took me by.
Listen, I'm a massive, massive Blues Brothers fan. Everyone knows it. Oh, did I say Blues Brothers? Ladies and gentlemen, live from the dilapidated MJ Morning Show studios in St. Petersburg, Florida, here on 104.7 FM, Q105. It's Roxanne, it's Fester, it's Froggy, it's MJ. Yay. It's the MJ Morning Show. And you know what? I'm a huge Blues Brothers fan, but I never wanted those Blues Brothers statues. I always thought they were kind of like, kind of white.
Did Fester get you a couple of them and I accidentally broke?
Yeah, kind of white trashy. I don't know. I just
So classy. So classy.
I never wanted those statues. Froggy, you're telling me that seriously in Town and Country you have a neighbor that has the life-size Blues Brothers statues in their front yard? Are you serious?
I promise you. I'm looking for the picture right now. When I find it, I'll show you.
Really?
It's quite embarrassing.
It's crazy. Well, again, you're not in a deed-restricted. See, there are times when I guess a deed-restricted HOA, kind of comes in handy. But a lot of times they're just like a pain in the ass. Your grass, we're going to fine you, $25 a day. Your grass blades are 3 millimeters too long. Or you can't put that University of Florida Gators flag on your front porch. You can't do that. Oh, the pickup truck in your driveway is a foot too long.
Yeah.
Get it out of the driveway. Your brother-in-law comes and he's got his plumber truck. You can't park that plumber truck.
You talking about my family?
Oh, that's true. Yeah. Froggy's from a family of plumbers. That's right. So this woman, Mary Simmons, she bought the 9.5-foot tall werewolf statue, probably at Home Depot, right?
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
And now she says she's got no plans to remove it. The city of Dayton, Ohio has warned her. But if this is private property, what business does the city of Dayton, Ohio have to tell her? This would tick me off. I don't want a 9.5-foot tall werewolf statue in my neighbor's front yard all year long. But really, what business is it of the city? So Simmons has been dressing the wolf in various costumes to represent different holidays.
I will say right now it's dressed in like American flag garb.
Yeah, 4th of July coming up.
So it's coming up.
Sometimes she puts the werewolf in a Hawaiian shirt. I don't know. Did she dress the werewolf as Santa Claus on Christmas?
Mm-hmm.
That'd be pretty cool.
I'm sure she puts a little Santa hat on it.
By the way, the werewolf's name is Paul.
He looks like a Paul.
And Paul has its own Facebook page. Over 2,000 followers because she dresses up the werewolf depending on the holiday or the time of the year.
I feel like it's a good deterrent against burglars, too. Like, if you were going to break into a house, would you do the house with or without the big werewolf?
Yeah, Simmons said the neighbors have largely been welcoming of the presence in the yard. So, wait a minute. The werewolf, which Simmons dubbed Paul, and then it says Simmons said... the neighbors have largely been welcoming Phil.
Oh, here we go.
So
Look.
wait a minute. Is the name of the werewolf Paul or is the name of the werewolf Phil?
It's Paul Phil.
It's Paul Phillip.
What the hell?
Sometimes he goes by his middle name.
One resident sent an anonymous complaint to the city of Dayton, Ohio. City officials said they have no plans to further enforce the werewolf removal At this time, she says she plans to keep Phil in her yard. Wait, the story has the werewolf named Paul in one sentence and then Phil in another sentence.
I have the actual news report.
I don't need the actual news report.
WJAR TV.
Yeah,
I just sent you a text, MJ. It is the picture of my neighbor's front yard display of the Blues Brothers.
Oh, my God. Holy crap.
They've been there for about 2 years.
That's pretty classy.
So that's what no HOA gets you.
Oh, do me a favor. Let me put. Give me yours because I can't make it big for whatever reason.
Oh, you can't zoom in?
Yeah, well, let me zoom in. Let me hold this up to MJTV. You got to be kidding me. So I'm holding.
You know who that is?
I'm holding this up to MJTV right now.
That's the guy who honks the horn at my dog. Same
Really?
guy.
Is it?
I'm holding this up, and right now, if you're watching MJTV, literally the life-size Blues Brothers statues are in a neighbor's yard in Froggy's neighborhood in Town and Country.
They're like in mid-motion dance form.
Oh my
too.
God! Yeah, these are the famous. Oh, hang on a minute.
That's the famous dance
Statues.
poses.
Yeah, it's the dance stance that the Blues Brothers that they did. Wow.
Yeah.
And how long have those been in this guy's yard?
A couple of years now.
That's pretty damn crazy.
Yeah.
All right,
And then you see the lights. He lights them up at night, so it's very high.
Lights them up at night?
Yeah, you see the lights right there.
Oh my God! Oh my God! What is this guy's deal? All right, I'm a Blues Brothers fan. I'm not putting freaking trashy statues in my front yard.